Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth and today we're going to do a little tour of my sewing room. Let's get started. I am very thankful for this large room that I have to work in. Many years ago, when the kids were young, I worked in the dining room right next to the kitchen, and that was great because I could multitask. I could cook and sew at the same time, simultaneously. But now in my sewing room, I have a dedicated area with a sewing machine, and you'll see some of my video equipment sitting in the corners. Here's where I keep some of my tools, scissors, rotary blades, and whatnot. The second drawer, I have all the thread. Then I have a drawer with some leftover blocks. I try to keep things picked up. I'm not always successful, but I do have a box where I can put triangles, so I pulled that out to put these triangles away. I have quite a few little boxes and bags where I put a variety of my leftovers, and these are leftover half square triangles that I put in this old Christmas box that has all the leftover triangles. So sometimes it's fun to pull that out and just sew triangles together. Here's the tripod that I use most of the time for my videos. Today I'm walking around with my camera, my phone camera, and here's our most recent projects here on my design wall. And in the evenings I've been working on this little beautiful needlepoint, this red and cream little bird. I enjoy having some handwork in the evening to do after the day is done. And there's my iPad where I do all the editing for my videos. Last fall I was able to have some cupboards installed in my sewing room so that my cubes of fabric can be inside and not visible. In an older video I have a little sewing room tour, and these cubes were in a shelving unit, and I really love shutting the doors on these little cubes of fabric. I don't keep my fabric looking nice and neat like some people. I fold it, but it's really not a pretty sight. And I do love opening these doors though and pulling all that fun fabric out and sewing it together. Scraps are my favorite kind of fabric, and these are loosely organized by color. Then I have a drawer with some other sewing supplies like the rickrack and bias tape and ribbons, things that have accumulated over the years that it's really nice to have a place to put it. Everything fits and I can easily find it. In this cupboard, I have a lot of the embroidery floss that I use for projects, whether it's quilting a quilt or doing cross stitch embroidery. I also have a little box where I put some of my finished knitted projects that I give to the family. That's it for my sewing room tour. Let me know if you have any questions. I do enjoy sewing and sharing it all with you. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.